Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the 3 different teams you can run for Lone Gaze depending on which heroes you have. We're going to lead it off with the most free-to-play friendly version, which is from Asparagus. This is a no twins team and currently the highest scoring no twins team. Real Fresto in front of Shakir, Illusion in front of Faramore, Smokey up front and Ludovic to the side. As for the charms, Smokey on Recovering, Ludovic Insight, Fresto Sorcery, Arcane on Faramore, and Mystic onto the Shakir. And if you're thinking about which one you want to refine, definitely Faramore, Smokey, Ludovic. These are going to be the top 3 that you can refine the charms for if you want to. Okay, so generally speaking, Lone Gaze is a high RNG boss. This team specifically, I don't know how bad the RNG will be. But whichever team you choose, just be prepared to do 5, 10, maybe even all of your runs to get your top score. Because the other 2 teams I'm going to show you, which are the Twins teams, they're pretty high RNG, and it can take you like 10 runs to get you a good score. Okay, so 90.6 billion damage, 14 seconds left, looking pretty good so far. I was expecting to hit around 95 billion from this comp. Oh wow, okay, around 98 billion damage with this team. That is actually really impressive for no Twins team. Faramore did a lot of damage. But so did Ludovic and Smokey. It didn't seem like the RNG would be too bad for this team. But now we're going to move on to the other ones. So now we have a Frosty's team, which is with Shemira. This is the best Twins team, other than like a very hyper pay-to-win team, which I'm going to show to you last. However, this is also a very heavy RNG team. Like in the previous weeks when I've run it, it takes me around 10 runs to get that top score. I'm going to show you a replay from the previous week of the top score we got to show you how it can work. But Real Fresto in front of Shemira, Blue Turn on the left, Pink Turn on the right, Illusion Fresto on the right corner. The charms will be Recovering onto Smokey, Sorcery Fresto, Insight Ludovic, Butcher Shemira, and then you have the Twins with the Sorcery Charms. So as you can see here, in the previous week, we got 126 billion damage with this team. It has a potential of getting even up to close to 128 billion damage, has been the top score seen from this comp today. But of course, you need a lot of RNG to get that, and even to get like this 126, it did take us like 10 runs in the previous week. So you have to be prepared no matter what level of upgrade you have on your account. This team is going to be high RNG. It will take you like 10, 15 runs for you to get your top score, but you'll know when you hit it because it will be like a 6 or more billion damage boost compared to the other scores you're getting. And it just kind of comes down to the timing of things and the number of ultimate casts that Shemira is able to get off, because the whole team survives the whole fight regardless of what score you end up getting. But yeah, it honestly, because of Lone Gaze Wolf boss, he keeps becoming untargetable. I think the timing exactly of when you're channeling, when you're recasting your ultimate, all of those come into play. Because as you can see, the whole team survives. There's not really an issue of it. And even in the teams where you get a lower score, it's not like anyone's dying. It's just that you don't get that perfect timing. And a few seconds can make all of the difference. Okay, so 126.3 billion damage there. I believe in the week before that, I even hit like 126.5 billion. So it has been around that level pretty stable. Now here is the overall top pay-to-win team, but as you can see, it is only working with the Supreme Plus Rainier. It is not recommended to run this team if your Rainier is below Supreme Plus. So Supreme Plus or Paragon can work, so that's why it already kind of takes it out of the picture for most players, and that's why I haven't really done runs of it in the past. However, this is an important team because it is hitting up to 131 billion damage today. The top one in my server is running this team and got 131 billion damage. I don't think we're going to be able to hit that high, but hopefully we can at least break our record. Real Fresto in front of Ludovic, Illusion to the left corner, Blue Turn on the right, Pink Turn on the left. And as for the charms, these are also really important. Balance charms have to be on the Rainier. The Fresto with the Sorcery charms, Sorcery on the Twins, Butcher charms on Harak, and then finally Ludovic with the Insight charms. This is the recommended lineup. We're going to go for it. Yeah. So we can watch run, and then I'll probably have to do skip runs to see our top score because there is an RNG factor. So yeah, in my previous videos, I have showed this team briefly, but I haven't actually done runs of it because it is very bad on RNG. Also, it's not very relatable because you need the Supreme Plus Rainier. However, I think there are still some players out there who have Supreme Plus Rainier, and then it is important to showcase this team. Yeah. so that people who have that option, they can run it and they can get that top score. But again, be prepared to lock in and do 10, 15 runs to get that top score. Okay, 18 seconds left, 103 billion damage. Yeah, we really need a lot more right now. I mean, each ultimate cast of Heroic does contribute a lot of damage, but as you can see here on our first run, 122 billion damage, which is not very good. It definitely like 9 billion damage under the maximum potential of the team. So that shows you how much the scores can range. But now we're going to do a bunch of skip runs. Okay guys, I've used up all 20 runs, and this shows you how bad the RNG of this team is. Our maximum was 125.9 billion damage, not even getting as high as we got with the Shemira team in the previous week. And this one that I was running today and did all basically 19 runs of is considered the top pay-to-win team with all the optimal charms, high level of upgrades, and that just shows to you and proves to you that the Shemira team that we showed is a great option. And honestly, if you don't have great luck or great RNG, it's probably just better to run that team. But either way, if you want to get that top score, you're going to have to run this team if you have the Supreme Plus Rainier. But like I said, it is high RNG. Even with your 20 runs, you might not get a score better than Shemira, and that's what we didn't get today. But I actually found out that the top score of today is actually 133 billion damage with that comp, but I don't know the RNG you need to actually hit that, because like we said, we haven't even broken the Shemira record from the previous week with this team led lineup. So anyway, basically, if you don't have Supreme Plus Rainier, don't feel upset, because with the Shemira team, you can get top ranks and compete for the top score. And actually, it would have been better if I just did all 20 runs with the Shemira team today, for example. But thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video. Good luck getting a top score today. But if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button. Also, feel free to join my AFK Journey Discord server. There's a link to that in the description of this video. Thank you for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.